Hey guys, this is Dee. I wanted to make a video today to talk a little bit about footwear and how our choices in footwear have such an impact on the appearance of our body proportions and how our clothes fit us and how we look overall. Certain footwear, the way where it cuts us off on our leg and on our ankle, depending on our outfits as well, can either make us look short and shorten the look of our legs, or it can elongate us. I know I've discussed before the rule of thirds and how the bottom half of our body should be 2/3 and the top half should be 1/3. And our footwear, even it doesn't even matter whether it's a heel or a flat, the whole design of the footwear can really have an impact on that rule of thirds and whether we're fitting into that proportion or we're not. So I thought it would be a lot easier to make a video and to show you guys. And I'm gonna do that with a few different outfits and a few different pairs of shoes. And that's what we're gonna do. And hopefully I'll be able to really help educate you in different styles of footwear and what they're going to do for you and for your own body, and help you make choices and better choices when you're shopping and when you're out choosing footwear for outfits or for whatever event you're shopping for. So let's get started. Hi guys, so this first pair of shoes I've picked because I'm wearing a black top and white bottom. So the shoes are a dark bottom, they're a loafer, and they have a back on them. But what the problem with these are is, because even though they're beautiful shoes, they're one of my favorite Michael Kors pairs, the pants fall above the cutoff at the ankle where the shoes end. So ideally, what we're looking for is, if we're going to wear pants with a pair of shoes, we want the bottom of those pants to fall over the edge, over the top of those shoes, to hide another horizontal line, because that line cuts us off on a spot on our leg that just ends up chopping our leg into pieces, because there's the ending of the pant, then the starting and ending of the shoe. We don't want to do that. That's really shortens us and takes away from an elongated figure, and really takes away from the length of our legs and makes us look shorter than we are. So here's an example. These are a tiny little kitten heel. They're one of the smallest heels I've got, and they're black and they're strappy in the front, but there is no back on them. So what you get is a look where you can see my skin from the bottom of the pants all the way down the back of the heel and ankle and down to the front of the foot. And that's a game changer, because that really gives the look of the leg being longer. And even though it's not a tall heel, it elongates my whole body, and it helps me to better fit into that rule of thirds, where 2/3 of my body are the lower half and 1/3 is the top. And I don't need a heel to do that. It's just the style and the structure of the shoe that do that for me. Because the pants are above the ankle, we don't have any other lines cutting me off. The leg just looks like it goes on far past the pant leg bottom. And the second example I'm going to show you is another pair that is no back as well. This is a high heel. This one's a block heel, so it does give me some height that way as well. But it's just got two simple straps across the front, but the straps are low enough that they don't cut my foot off either. And you can see right down the back from the edge of the pants, the bottom of the pant leg and the seam, straight down to my foot. And it looks like my leg goes on for quite a bit beyond the bottom of the pant leg, and it does give the illusion of me having longer legs than I do, and that I'm taller and slimmer than I am, which is a nice effect if that's what you're going for and that's the look you're going for. So just be mindful that your pants, if you are going to wear them with a full shoe, that the pant legs do fall over the backs of those shoes and cover the top of that shoe, so you don't have another horizontal line cutting you off. And if they don't, if they're above the ankle, that's no problem. Just make sure you're choosing shoes that the pants that don't cut you off at the back and don't have a full closed heel, because that cuts you off in the wrong spots, and you want to be able to open up that ankle and all the way down as low as you can to give that long illusion of longer legs. So that's the takeaway from this one. And I hope it's been helpful for you to see it in this light. Um, Even though it's not, and even with the heel, you can see the heel makes a big difference on its own, but opening it up completely just changes that whole look. So the second example I'm going to give you is with the black pants and the light shirt. And these shoes are also one of my fave Michael Kors shoes, but they are closed in again. And even though they're nude, which is a great way to elongate yourself, they still cut me off again below the pant leg because this pant leg does end just above the ankle. So they do cut me off again, and they give the illusion of my legs being shorter than they actually are. And they make me look shorter in turn than I actually am, even though they have a bit of a heel to them. So there's something I need to stay away from. Had the bottom of these pants covered the top of the shoe, then these shoes would be a perfect choice. But here is another example with another heel that I'm putting on, and it's another nude shoe. And it does have a small heel, and it's a square shape, but there is no back to this shoe. Again, it's a slide in, and there's a couple straps in the front, but the straps go low enough, and the shoe is nude, that you can see right down the foot from the seam of the pants. So there's no cutting me off at the ankle, there's no cutting me off at the foot. You just can see all the way down, and those pants, it looks like my legs extend far past the seam of them, and it really does give the illusion of my legs being longer than they are. And I don't have shorter legs, I am on the taller side, but the shoes really add to that and really add to the better proportion. Because you can be tall and still have all the wrong proportions, and choosing the right footwear can help us get over that and help make our proportions look a little more attractive. So they do that for me, and I'm sure they'll do that for everybody. So these shoes, again, they're open in the back completely, so you see the bottom of the pant and that's it. The rest of it is just my foot and my ankle, and my legs are just continuing on beyond that pant leg, and I've got that great tall, lean, and slim look going on. Here is a second example. Now this is a full heel example, but these are the heels I showed you that I just picked up during my thrift haul. They're completely clear, so although they do go almost around to the heel and they're closed in, they're completely clear, so all you see is my foot. And these ones are probably the best of all of them for this because you can see my whole foot from the bottom of that pant leg. There's nothing at all cutting off anything, any part of my foot or ankle after the bottom of that pant leg. So it looks like my legs go on forever just because of the shoes I'm wearing. And these shoes being a full heel it means they're really solid, they're really sturdy, they're easy to walk in, easy to wear, and I've got all that comfort, but I've got the look too of the really long leg and the leg extending far past the seam of the pants, and that's what I'm going for. So these shoes are totally a winner, and I hope you guys keep this in mind when you're out shopping. So the rule of thumb is with any outfit, if the pants or the skirt cover the top of the shoe, then you're good to go. And if they don't, if they go above the ankle and the shoe is cutting you off below the ankle, then that's a look you want to avoid because that means it's shortening you and making you look shorter and making your proportions look not as attractive as they even naturally are. So I hope this video has been helpful, guys. I hope you picked up something from it and you'll be able to use this while you're shopping or even when you're shopping your own closets to put outfits together. And please leave me comments and thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks so much.